So let me start off by saying this. Atlanta and Charlotte is two different cities. You understand? So Atlanta and Charlotte is roughly about 4 hours away, right? Now Atlanta, you know, it's about 6 million people in the metropolitan area. You know, it's called Black Hollywood. The reason why is because everybody is trying to get down there because they want to be in the entertainment world, you know, as a singer, dancer, rapper, actor, etc. You know, I would say that Atlanta is more like a younger city. It's made for the young people, straight up. You know, I used to live there. You know, it's fast paced. There's always something to do. You know, Monday through Sunday. They have strip clubs and hookah lounges. Hookah lounges are very big in Atlanta, metropolitan area. You know what I'm saying? Of Atlanta. So, you know, there's a lot going on. You know, everybody that's down there is striving to be someone, or either they pretending. It's just that plain and simple. You know what I'm saying? And then when you bring in the LGBTQ community, you know what I'm saying? That's another thing. You know, you have DL man, you have, you know, gays, lesbians, transsexuals, etc. But there is a big following down there. It's a big community. You know, and there's no disrespect towards it. I'm being honest, you know what I'm saying? So dating down there is like, I don't know, if you're looking to actually be serious with someone, I wouldn't recommend it. I'm just being real with you. Charlotte, on the other hand, is more family orientated, it's laid back. You know, there are things to do, but pretty much as you get closer to the weekend, you know, I mean, it's not that much to talk about. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Charlotte is a banking city. You know, it's not known for its entertainment. You know, they do have adult clubs here and everything else that Atlanta has, just much on a smaller scale. You know what I'm saying? So I would think, you know, in my opinion, and from me looking at two cities, I would think that if you're looking for a serious relationship, you would want to move to a city like Charlotte. You understand? Where there's, you know, even though Charlotte does cater towards the, you know, the millennials, the younger people, Generation Zs, you know, most of them are like clustered in the South End and Uptown area. Other than that, the outskirts of Charlotte, you know, like, I mean, Charlotte city limits, of course, but the outskirts of I say Uptown area, right? We call our downtown Uptown. So the Uptown area, you know, like South, Steel Creek, Ballantyne, Huntersville, you know, University area, those areas, you know, all of, you know, the people, like I say 35 and up live. You understand? So if you're looking to date, and you're looking, I'll put it to you like this: if you're looking for a wife or you're looking for a husband, you'll be better off here. Even though these two cities are night and day, you understand? And that, like I said, I mean, you'll be better off looking for a husband here or a wife here. Overall, this is what I suggest, because like I've lived in several different states and several different cities within the states that I've lived in, and I never did any dating online. I never, you know, like went to a particular city and said, yo, how are the women down here? Like, what I'm saying is that, yeah, I wanted to get somewhat of a feeling of it. You understand? Like what I just explained to you, how Atlanta is and how, you know, Charlotte is. But overall, that wasn't a deal breaker for me. See, there's a thing called the law of attraction. You understand? So if you want something, right, you have to be that thing or that person that you want. You see what I'm saying? And when you do that, then you attract that particular person that you're of the opposite sex, that you want. In other words, I'm not trying to be funny, but I'm just being real. You got to have your shit together. Straight up. You just do. You know, you can't be a young lady that's looking to date a good-looking man that works out, takes care of himself. He's a, I guess, 6-figure man, like, you know, Kevin Samuels, the Kevin Samuels channel. 6-figure man. He got his shit going on. You can't date a man like that, you know, if every weekend you buying dresses and tucking tags in the back of your dress, so Monday morning you can take that shit back. You can't do that. You gotta have your shit together. You understand? You gotta have a car. You have to have an apartment or a house. Something that shows that person that you're being responsible, and that at the end of the day, you don't need him on a financial level. You understand? Let's take it to the men. You can't be out there looking for a wholesome woman, you know, that's making decent money. She has a nice body. She works out. She takes care of herself. She'll be a great future mother to your children. And you sitting around lazy as shit, playing PlayStation, smoking weed, not working out. You care more about your car than your relationships. Yo, let me tell you something. This is crazy. This is a side note, yo. I don't understand why y'all motherfuckers are going crazy over these Hellcat cars. Straight up. And this is the reason why you can't get in relationships, serious relationships with women. Because you take better care of your fucking car. In other words, you treat your car like a bitch. Straight up. I forgot to give y'all the disclaimer in the very beginning. I should have said, you know, I'm going to curse and I'm going to be real and raw and blah, blah, blah. It's too late. Y'all going to catch it. But I see these videos. I see videos. These niggas for real. I'm just being real. Like, these niggas make YouTube videos about their Hellcat, their cars. And talking about, yeah, I shined up, you know, armor rolled up. You know what I'm saying? I got the new fender, the spoiler kit on it, and this and that and so forth. But you don't, all that effort that you're putting into a fucking materialistic thing called a car, a Hellcat in specific, you won't put that same type of energy, that same type of drive, that same type of motivation into a relationship. And these are the reason why your fucking relationships are failing. You got to stay off the drugs, man. You know, some of y'all popping pills. Some of y'all are drinking. That causes erectile dysfunction. It lowers your testosterone. And you wonder why these women on YouTube bitching and complaining about how she got with this dude and his dick went limp before she even kissed him. So this is the thing, you know what I'm saying, that you have to do. And when you take care of yourself, when you focus on yourself, and you make sure that you're right, guess what? You'll attract the type of women, or in the case of a woman, you'll attract the type of men that you're looking for, that you want and need in life. Other than that, you can't go around and your shit ain't right, thinking that you're going to find the quote-unquote right one. That doesn't make sense. Doesn't make a difference. This law that I'm talking about, it goes across the board. It doesn't make a difference whether you're in Charlotte, Atlanta, you know what I'm saying, New York City, California. Doesn't make a difference. You could take what I'm telling you any and everywhere. And I had to learn this the hard way. Pause. For real. I'm not even lying. You know, I'm out there, when I was young, I was out there looking for, you know, Miss Right. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I want her to cook. I want her to clean. I want her to do this, that, and that, so forth. Now, taking heed, like, I've always been the type of dude, you know what I'm saying? I've always had the advantage over the dudes, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Because my mom, she got me right. You know, I used to get in trouble all the time, suspended, you know, from school or whatever, high school. You know, I would lie. I would do all types of shit. My mom's had me on punishment. And my punishments was cooking, cleaning, washing clothes, all of that type of shit. And in the very beginning, I'm not going to lie, it was tedious. I didn't want to do it. But then eventually, you know what I'm saying, I started catching on like, yo, I can use this shit in the near future. You know what I'm saying? So, like, now I can wash my own clothes, I could cook, I could clean, I could change diapers and all the rest of that shit. But you can't be looking for those type of things in a woman and you can't do that shit. You're not capable or able to do it. You don't even want to attempt to do it. You understand? But that's how I was when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? Wanting all of these things from a woman, and at that point in time, I didn't have it. Well, what makes me think I'm going to find that type of woman then? What makes me think that a woman, or let's just say in your in your case, what makes you think that a woman is going to be attracted to you if you can't do half of the shit that she can do? You know, I mean, my mom's, no disrespect. You see, my mom, she loves hard, for real, of course. If she's in love with you, she's in love with you. But I'm telling you, you know, I apologize. I ain't trying to put your business out there, but you know, she fell in love with this nigga like a long time ago. You understand? I still don't like the nigga till this day. But you know, she fell in love with him, and this nigga became my brother. Not her husband, my brother, my bigger brother. Because that's how he was. He was like a fucking kid. He had to have his cereal in the morning, his cereal. You know what I'm saying? My mom's washed clothes for him, cooked for him, cleaned for him, did everything that a wife was supposed to do. This motherfucker want to go out and do whatever the fuck. In other words, he did not deserve my mother. And a lot of times, these niggas, you know what's so funny? These niggas are looking for moms. They looking for someone to take care of them. They don't want no wife, they want a mother. They want a mom to cook and clean for them. To make up their beds and shit. It's crazy. Grown ass man walking around here with this mommy and dad, mother and son type of mentality when they date, you know, when they go out on dates. Can't have that. Can't have that. You know what I'm saying? You got to get your shit together. You just do. And ever since I've, you know, got my shit together, you know, I still got some things that I have to improve about myself. You know what I'm saying? It's a thing called sustainability. You know, short for stability. You have to be stable. You have to be stable in this world. And being stable in this world is not just having one job, not putting all your apples in one basket and saying that this is my income right here. I'm making $80,000, but you're working for someone. And if you're working for someone, then that means that person can fire you, lay you off. Look at what we're going through now with this virus thing. People are losing their jobs. So what makes you think that your job is, you know, bulletproof? Like, you can't get fired. So being stable is being independent. Having some type of hustle on the side going on. So just in case, hustle's plural. So just in case your main, like your main income collapses, you could rely on several different other streams of income that you have coming in. It may be a lawn mowing company, you know what I'm saying? It may be, you know, you walking a dog, you know, you got a business, you know, walking dogs. It could be anything. But you got to come correct when you're out there dating, especially if you want to be serious. You know, I go to the YMCA all day, you know what I'm saying? And I go downstairs, you know, to change my clothes, take a shower, you know, the steam room, a hot tub, and the sauna's down there. And I observe men, you know, no homo. Pause. Not in that way, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying I'm just paying attention to my surroundings. And I'm like, damn, man, how the fuck you got a wife? How does she accept you for who and what you are? You know what I'm saying? Because I hear and I see men's deepest, darkest secrets. You know, they quick to talk about, you know, problems and situations that they're going through. And I'm like, wow, man, you mean to tell me you haven't pleased your woman in how many years? This motherfucker walking around, I'm like, yo, put on a towel and shit. This butt hair is coming out of his ass and shit. Come on, man. How the fuck does a woman put up with some type of shit like that? That fuckery. Nose hairs, hair coming out your ears. Come on, man. Where the fuck is the personal hygiene in this motherfucker? Like, for real. A real woman, because that's what you want, don't you? You know what I'm saying? A real woman wouldn't want to go for that shit. Straight up. A real woman wants a real man. A man that's going to be healthy. A man that's going to be there physically, mentally, and spiritually. For real. It's just that plain and simple. And it can't be one out of the three. A real woman is not going to settle for less, and neither will a real man will either. Straight up. You know, you hear this thing from your girlfriends, and if you're a female, you hear this thing from your peoples, your boys. Your homeboys, if you're a man, you know what I'm saying? Oh man, your standards are too high. You're never gonna get a girl like that, or you're never gonna get a dude like that. Bullshit. Never lower your standards. Cause I could tell you, out of all these, man, I fuck with quite a few hood rats in my motherfucking life. And if I had standards at that point in time, in which a lot of men don't, if I had standards in it, and then we try to bash the women because they got standards, nah, they just love themselves. And you should take, and they put worth. They have worth on their pussy. They put worth. They put a bill, a priceless bill on their pussy. Maybe you should try doing that with your penis. Cause I could tell you in the past, man, I ain't have no price on my penis or no worth. And a lot of other dudes I know didn't as well. But if you had some worth on your shit, guess what? Well, I say in the case of my situation in the past, if I put some worth on my penis, I would have never stuck my penis inside half of these broads, these chicken heads that I was fucking with. But it's what you see is what you get. The law of attraction. You saying in your mind, why I keep on attracting these hoes? Because you're one. Why I keep on attracting these no good men? Because you're a no good woman. Why I keep on attracting these drug heads? Because you smoke blunts, you drink, you pop pills. That's why. Period. And there are some cases that you attract someone and you do the exact opposite. Sometimes opposites, you do attract opposites. But when you come across that and you don't want it, then guess what? It's just plain and simple. You know how you pick up something from the, in the grocery store? Let's say, for example, you pick up some Apple Jacks and you're like, nah, I don't want no Apple Jacks. I'm gonna put this shit down and get me some Fruity Loops. It's just that plain and simple. It's not complicated. I think people make this whole dating shit so fucking complicated. I put it to you like this. This is real talk, for real. This is some good advice right here, what I'm about to say to you. For you men, when you stick your dick in something, guess what? You better think before you stick your dick in that person that it's a possibility that you could be with that person for the next 20 years. Do you want to be with that person for the next 20 years is the question. If no, walk the fuck away. There's other pussies around. Same thing with the women. Before you let that man stick his dick inside of you, just think about it. Do you want to be with this man for the next 20 years? This man that got a sixth toe, and that sixth toe is a corn. This man where you told him, you know what I'm saying, Langston 2092, he's a friend of mine, and he grooms himself. He shaves on his underarms, he shaves his chest hairs, his pubic hairs and stuff like that. Why don't you try doing that? You real hairy and stuff, and when I stand tall on my knees, if you get my drift, I gotta go through the forest to get to your shit. I'm trying to please you. I'm trying to please you, and you know what I'm saying? I'm just asking, can you just trim that shit downstairs in the middle of your goddamn legs? You know what I'm saying? The shit, the fucking jungle leads from the tip of your penis all the way down to all the way down in the middle of your damn legs and leading back up to your asshole. You talk about nah, that's gay. What? You ain't getting no woman like that. And ain't no real woman gonna tolerate that. And for the woman, you gotta deal with that for the next 20 years. Do you wanna deal with that shit? Nigga be farting in bed and shit. Let me tell you something. No disrespect to the man, but I'm just being real with you. Seriously, like my mom's taught me better. Like I don't use Dial soap, Irish Spring and shit like that on my face. You know what I'm saying? I try to use the best products that I could use that has the least amount of fucking chemicals and ingredients in it. I take great pride in my appearance and everything. Some people may sit back and say, well, look at your hair. Well, fuck you, look at yours. You know what I'm saying? I'm going what you call these days free-form locks. You best believe, smell my hair, and I'm telling you, my hair smells good because I keep it washed. Straight up. I take great pride in who and what I am as a man. And I am arrogant when need be. And I am narcissistic and egotistical when need be, especially when it deals with my hygiene. And that's something that from my past experiences, women adore. They adore a good smelling man. They adore a man that knows how to cook, a man that knows how to clean. And now I could do all of that. I think that you men should try and put forth some effort. And then I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna be done, and I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna leave it alone. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, this is real talk. At the end of the day, you women, real women, that is. You understand? It ain't all about the money. This man got a Honda Accord and a townhome. He may not wear the most finest, you know what I'm saying, clothes or whatever have you, but he could take care of himself and you. That's your man, yo. Straight up. So yeah, man. If you listen to what I said throughout this whole video, you shouldn't have no problems whether you dating in Atlanta, Charlotte, or around the fucking world. That plain and simple. Leave a comment in the comment section. So yo, my bad. I forgot about one thing, which is like really the most important thing. What you should look for in a man, as well as a woman. So what I'm about to tell you, if you're a man, you should be looking for this in a woman. And if you're a woman, you should be looking for this in a man, okay? It's no particular order. I'm just gonna run it through real quick, right? That person has to have a sense of humor, for real. You know, you want someone that's gonna make you laugh. You understand? Especially in this day and time, you know, where things are going on and it's just nothing but, you know, pain, hurt, sorrow, death, and all the rest of that stuff, you know? So you definitely want to have someone that has a sense of humor. The next thing is someone that can hold a conversation, an intellectual conversation. You know, someone that can be diverse in, you know, different topics that you may discuss. You know, whether it's religion, politics, you know, and overall what that person thinks about the world. You know what I'm saying? You want somebody to be spiritual. You know, if you're religious, I get that. So you definitely want that right man or woman to be, you know, be into whatever religion that you're into, whether it's Christianity, Islam, etc. If you're, you know, the person that's, you know, more on a spiritual level and not so much religious, you know, you found yourself, so to speak, you know, you're more into African culture, then you want to find someone that's into that. You understand? A problem solver. You know, a person that can see a problem and give a good solution towards the problem. You understand? A protector. One that, well, it depends on what state that you're in. You know what I'm saying? But if you're in a state where you're able to fully practice your Second Amendment right, and that's the right to bear arms, you know what I'm saying? One that owns firearms, you know what I'm saying? That knows the gun laws in that particular state that you are in, that practice gun safety. Someone that can protect you just in case somebody breaks in the house, you know what I'm saying? I mean, both of you all need to have a firearm. That plain and simple. I'm a provider, you know, someone that goes out there and works and that's able to bring in a paycheck in order to pay bills. Someone that you can make money together. You know what I'm saying? This is 2022, and you know there's always room for more money in any relationship. See, this is the problem, man. We tend to get involved with people, right? With the opposite sex, right? Of the opposite sex and same sex in some cases. You know what I'm saying? And we fall in love. But relationships are not just about love. Relationships is a business. And if you were to handle any relationship that you get into as a business, if you treat it like that, it will last. Person that's in shape, that exercises. You know, most people that exercise and that's in shape and that love themselves, guess what? They have high self-esteem. A person that can cook, and I ain't talking about just, you know, no soul food, fried chicken, you know, pork chops and potato salad and all of this stuff that's gonna clog up your arteries, give you diabetes and high blood pressure, heart attack, and all the rest of that stuff. No, I'm talking about someone that's diverse in the kitchen. You don't have to eat meat with every meal. You understand? I'm a vegetarian. Do I encourage others to be a vegetarian? I know. I encourage people to be who and what they are. That plain and simple. Nothing complicated about it. You know what I'm saying? I encourage people to eat as healthy as they can, whether it's meat or not. A person that can clean. You know, it's nothing like being around someone or living with someone that can't clean. That's dirty as shit. I hate to clean after someone. Image. Person that can keep their hair kept together. You know, I wear freeform locks, but at the same time, you know, I keep my hair clean. You know, I wash it. You know, I put essential oils in it, such as tea tree oil, lavender, peppermint. You know, I make sure that my hair is healthy as possible. Personal hygiene, you know, we talked about that already. You know what I'm saying? Someone that brushes their teeth. Believe it or not, there are a lot of people out there that don't. Brushes their teeth, you know, or put on deodorant, washes their ass. You know, in the case of men, a lot of men, you know, they use their face rag. The same rag that they use on their face is the same rag that they use to wash their ass. And that's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? I think that I've covered everything. If not, you know, of course you all are going to leave it in the comment section of this video. You know, I try to do the best I can. You know, I'm just here to help you all out. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, I want y'all to like, comment, subscribe, definitely share this video.